Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Tom Neblett, and on behalf of the doctors and staff at Four Points Family Chiropractic, I want to wish everybody a Happy New Year's. We're really glad to have 2020 in the rearview mirror, and we also hope you all had a very happy and peaceful holiday season. This is the time of the year when many of us sit down and review the past year, and during that time set goals. In addition to setting goals, make resolutions. But we take steps to make sure that next year's better than the previous year. One of the goals that we hope everybody looks at are health-related goals. Obviously our health is our most valuable asset. If we lose our health, it doesn't matter what else we've accumulated. So we need plans in place to make sure that we're as healthy as possible. A common health goal I hear people talk about in the office, which we're talking about with patients right now, is they want to lose weight. That's why our talk today is titled How to Lose 10 to 15 Pounds in 21 Days. We're going to talk about the 21-day purification program. One benefit of the program is you will see weight loss if you need to lose weight. We commonly see between 10 and 15 pounds. The average amount of weight loss is 12 pounds, but I've seen a lot more than that, again, depending on how much weight the patient needed to lose. So this is a great way to jumpstart your new year with a healthy diet and supplement program that not only helps you lose weight, but also serves to detoxify your body to make sure you experience better health. So let's talk about why would we need to do a cleanse. Some expert, I want to start with our weight issues. America has a weight problem, and it's directly related to our diets. All right, right now there are 75% of Americans that are overweight. By overweight, that means they have a BMI, body mass index, of 25 or greater. If you're not familiar with the BMI, that's a biometric like blood pressure or cholesterol numbers, and it's measuring your weight and height and the ratio they are in currently. A healthy BMI is between 20 and 24.9. If you're above 25, like 3 out of 5 Americans, then you're considered overweight. What's more alarming is that 1 out of 3 Americans have got BMIs of 30 or greater. All right, and that puts them in the obese category. So obesity in and of itself is a problem, but that leads to even more health problems, things like heart disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, cancer, a lot of the chronic diseases that if you look around, it's what's killing everybody. So many experts have said the real #1 cause of death in America is our diets. So we've got to take a look at that. Now, it's not entirely our fault, because we were taught early on for quite some time now that the healthy way to eat was to follow the food pyramid. Everybody remember the food pyramid? I don't have a picture to show you, unfortunately. The food pyramid states that the majority of our calories that we intake on a daily basis should come from highly processed carbohydrates, things like breads, cereals, pastas, and things like that. So that's how we ate for a long time. What do we know about that today? What we know today is eating that diet is going to cause you to put on weight. That's why we see a lot of the problems that we see today. We were told that was a healthy way to eat. The other problem with the food pyramid program is that tends to send our bodies into an internal acidic environment. Expanding on that a little bit, if you remember from back in the high school biology days, we learned about the acid-base scale, pH scale, 0 to 14. 0 was acidic, 14 was the most alkaline it could be, 7 was neutral. Our bodies are designed to operate in a slightly alkaline environment. Approximately 7.365 is the actual pH level that we're designed to operate in, which is slightly on the alkaline side. Now, when we move into an acidic internal environment, it causes lots of problems. Our body starts to break down. Our immune system begins to break down. It increases inflammation in our bodies. And one of the consequences of that at an organic level, it causes problems like hardening of the arteries. So the more acidic we become, the longer we live in an acidic environment, the sicker we become. So we have to find a way to get into an alkaline internal environment. That means we've got to get away from the food pyramid. So the solution in 2010 was the MyPlate program. If you haven't heard of the MyPlate program, you can look it up online at www.myplate.gov, but it's real simple. If you envision a plate, all right, half of the plate, cut the plate in half of our calories per meal should come from fruits and vegetables, and we should eat twice as many vegetables as fruits. The other half of our calories should come from a mixture of lean proteins and whole grains. Real simple, that's what that looks like. What that diet does is it moves us into an alkaline environment so the body can heal, repair, normalize blood chemistries, normalize blood pressure. The other side effect of that particular diet is because we've gotten the carbohydrates out of there, we've gotten the sugars out of there, we're going to normalize our weight. Now, the standard process diet follows that very closely, but I share that with you because that's going to be an ideal diet as we come out of this. So changing our diets, reducing our weight is absolutely critical if we're going to address these problems. I already told you the standard process program usually results in between 10 and 15 pounds of weight loss. Now, one other reason for doing the cleanse is because we live in a toxic environment. So we're constantly ingesting through the air, through the water we drink, through the foods we eat. We're ingesting toxins that tend to accumulate in our bodies. I want to share some statistics with you. The Environmental Protection Agency estimated that in 2006, over 4 billion pounds of chemicals were dumped into the public sewage or released into the ground, surface waters, or air. Over 4 billion. Can you imagine today? That was 15 years ago. That number's got to be a lot higher. The World Health Organization estimates that 4.5 million people die every year from causes directly attributable to air pollution. Again, things that we're ingesting. The United States allows over 14,000 chemical additives into our food supply. Things like chemicals that extend shelf life, chemicals that enhance flavor, chemicals that improve the color of our foods. And then back into the livestock supply, there's pesticides used, there's antibiotics used, there's growth hormone used. All those things trickle down and we wind up ingesting them. None of those do anything to improve our health but take us the other direction and tend to accumulate in our body. In addition to that, the average American consumes over 15 pounds a year of food additives, 60 pounds of sugar, and 60 pounds of high fructose corn syrup. All those, again, move us away from health. So fortunately, our bodies have detoxification systems designed to remove those things, remove those toxins from our body. Organs like the kidneys, the circulatory system, the digestive system, our lungs, the lymphatic system. I know I'm leaving something out here, but our skin, the primary organ of detoxification is our liver. Because what happens in the liver is the blood's filtered through the liver, and then the liver converts those toxins into less toxic substances that our body can then excrete and eliminate. But where we run into problems is when there's an overload of these chemicals, our body can't keep up, and they start to back up in our bodies. And then the body starts to deposit those toxins into fat and into our tissues and organs. As that happens, the more that gets deposited, guess what happens? The sicker we get. And our body begins to retain water in order to try to dilute those toxins. And so it shows up as bloating. And I'm sure you can think of somebody right now, not to be insensitive, but that you can just look at them and tell that they're sick. Maybe that's some of us. But that's what's happening with the toxins that we ingest through the food and air and the things that we ingest. So that's another reason why the standard process purification cleanse is so important, because it goes in, it cleans up all those toxins, and it nourishes, repairs, and supports the organs of detoxification so they can function better and maintain that cleaning up. As that happens, our body functions at a higher level and improves our overall health. Sound pretty exciting? Well, let me talk about what you can expect when you do one of these cleanses. The number one thing, if nothing else motivates you to do this, is if you need to lose weight, you will lose weight. All right? Again, I've mentioned it before, 10 to 15 pounds is the norm, 12 pounds is the average. I've seen patients lose between 25 and 30 pounds because they needed to lose more weight, and that's how the body responds. So that's one of the important byproducts. You're going to notice improved energy. As your body gets cleaned up, as you lose some of the weight, your energy level, patients say their energy level just went through the roof. So if you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, this is a great place to start. Better sleep. Our body uses our downtime while we're sleeping to clean things up. So if you've got a lot of toxin sludging it up, a lot of times we don't sleep very well. As we clean up, patients tell us they're getting, I've heard the word phenomenal sleep from patients before. Improved circulation, improved digestion. As we clean up the colon and clean up the circulatory system, the body can better pull the nutrients out of our foods, so we digest food better, we get more nutrition from our foods, and then improved appearance. One of the major detoxification organs of our body is our skin. So as our skin gets cleaned up. The toxins are removed from our skin, our complexion improves, and of course with the weight loss, the loss of the water weight, our appearance improves. So hopefully those are motivating for you. Now, let me describe what the cleanse looks like. A lot of you have talked to us about that in the office. It consists of dietary modifications that are going to include a list of things to eat as well as things not to eat. There's a booklet that comes with the cleanse. Okay, this booklet includes everything you need to know about the cleanse. It's got a description of the diet, foods to eat, foods to avoid. It talks about water. It talks about things to eliminate. It has a schedule for the supplements I'm going to discuss with you in a moment. Everything's laid out in here. It comes complete with recipes. Even talks how to transition out of the cleanse to maintain your changes. So this is a very important part of the cleanse, and it's part of what you'll receive. Now, as far as the diet goes, during the first 10 days of the diet, you're going to eliminate all food except for fruits and vegetables. So you're going to eat only fruits and vegetables, ideally organic fruits and vegetables. Now, the good news is you can eat as many of these fruits and vegetables as you want to. The only stipulation is you eat them twice as many vegetables as fruits. Why? Number one, that's part of the cleansing process. Number two, that's going to move your body into a more alkaline environment, help with the cleanup process, help with the repair process. So that's very important. Excuse me. The other thing that'll happen during this time, your kit comes with a powdered nutritional supplement called SP Complete. This has protein in it. Some people worry about, do I get enough protein during this time? I will remind you that the largest mammals on the earth, gorillas, giraffes, rhinoceros, elephants, they're all vegetarians, okay? They don't eat meat. So there is enough protein in our vegetables, but this does have protein in it. It's not a protein shake. It's a very nutrient-dense powdered nutrition supplement that you're going to drink 2 to 3 shakes every day, and that's going to aid your body in doing the detoxification process and help with the repair process with your organs. So that comes with the kit. Another thing you're going to do, you're going to eliminate alcohol and caffeine. Those both have toxins in them, and they both move us towards an acidic internal environment, so we have to clean that up during this time. You can substitute green tea for coffee. Green tea has a little bit of caffeine in it, but it's also a powerful antioxidant and an alkalizer, so it has enough benefit to make it worth substituting that green tea if you're a coffee drinker. We do recommend, if you drink coffee, to start weaning off before you start the cleanse. If you haven't been able to do that, then take the first 2 to 3 days to wean yourself off of coffee because you do want to eliminate during the rest of the cleanse. Now, water consumption, you're going to increase. The reason being, as your body begins to kick out these toxins out of your tissues, you've got to get them out of your body. So you want to drink a lot of water during this time. We recommend that you take your body weight in pounds, divide it in half, and drink that many ounces of water. The purest water you can find, typically spring water, mineral water, are your best options. So if you're a 200-pound male, then you want to drink 100 ounces of water. If you're a 150-pound female, then you want to drink 75 ounces of water. 64 ounces of water is a half gallon, just to put that in perspective. So you're going to increase your water consumption to help push those toxins out of your body. Now, after you get through the first 10 days, everything remains the same, except you can add in lean protein at that time. Okay, what we recommend is lean poultry or fish. You can add 3 to 4 ounces 2 times a day to 2 of your meals, and that's roughly the size of your palm if you need a way to measure that. Those can be added in at that time. Now, if you're vegetarian or vegan and don't eat meats, talk to us at the office and we'll talk about some substitutes if you do want to pick up your protein. Okay, that is the dietary part. Now, the supplements. There's a very specific supplement schedule you'll take, and these are all designed to initially detoxify your system and then begin to rebuild your system so it remains healthy as we get the toxins out of the way. What you're going to do for the first 7 days of the cleanse, you're going to take the SP Cleanse product, all right? You're going to take 7 of these tablets 3 times a day, all right, in between meals. And again, this is what really jumpstarts the detoxification process. There's enough of that. You'll run out of the supplements after 7 days, so you're going to do it during the first 7 days to jumpstart the detoxification. Once you've completed that part, you're going to move on to the SP Green Food Supplement. This is a very nutrient-intense product that begins the repair process, helps to repair the organs and continue the detoxification that you've begun. All right, these you'll take twice a day, five capsules, 2 times a day. And again, you're going to do those in between meals, either with water or a shake. Now, during the entire cleanse, all 21 days, you're going to take gastrofiber. The gastrofiber is a soluble and insoluble fiber that's going to serve to scrub and cleanse the inside of the intestines and your circulatory system. You'll probably notice, particularly in the beginning of your cleanse, that when you go to the toilet, you're going to eliminate a lot. You'll be surprised. I'll just leave it at that. But it's very good at cleaning out our systems so that our bodies function better. So you're going to take 3 of these 3 times a day. All right. So you can take them with the SP Cleanse during the first part, take those together, and then you'll take those 1 additional time with the SP Green Food. Okay, if that was confusing, it's all detailed in here very clearly, both the dietary recommendations as well as the supplement program. So that's basically it, all in a nutshell. We feel very strongly about this. Strongly enough, every single member of our staff is currently doing the cleanse. So when you come to the office, ask them how they feel. Ask them what they're noticing. This is my 12th consecutive year to start the year with a cleanse. I've been doing this for a long time. Every year I've gotten great results. I've lost weight. Again, depending on how much I've needed to weight, it's not uncommon for me to lose 10 pounds. The first time I did it, I weighed more than I do now. I lost 20 pounds. So the weight loss is pretty sensational during this time if you follow through with the program and you need to lose the weight. That's a pretty good reason, not to mention everything else. So ask us how we're doing. We're happy to share that with you. The other thing about this, we feel strongly enough about this, we want to encourage you to jumpstart your health in this new year and to join us in participating in the cleanse. So what we have done in order to encourage you to do that is we're going to offer a very special price. The cleanse comes in a bag, has all the supplements necessary. I showed you some of them. There's more in here, along with the booklet. And by the way, a lot of our patients will complete the 21 days and they say, Doc, I feel so much better. I don't want to stop. You don't have to stop. That diet remains a healthy diet that will continue you down the path towards health. This booklet has a post-purification program if you want to continue on. How you can continue, maybe introduce some additional foods in, but maintain the benefits that you gain while you're doing the cleanse. Plus, we're here as resources to help you. Other resources available to you, if you go to the Standard Process website, they have a purification program section. In that, if you click the button, they'll send you a daily email as you go through this, which has recipes, encouragement, ideas on how to overcome barriers you may run into. There's also a special Facebook group dedicated just to people doing the cleanse. If you join the Facebook group, then you've got support, you've got a place to take your questions. And again, once again, I want to say we want to support you in this. So if you have any questions that you want to ask us, we are always here to answer those questions for you. So that's it. So what we're offering to encourage you to take this step and join us. During the month of January 2021, we're offering this entire set. The normal retail price for this is $244, and that's what we sell it for year-round in the office. Many people do the cleanse outside of this time of the year. It's $244. But during this January, if you purchase a cleanse from us, we discounted it by $45 and dropped it to $199. So that's only good during January. We do have a few of the kits in the office. The first ones of you that contact us get the ones that we have. The rest of you will collect and order at the time that you let us know you want it, and then that'll come into the office within about 3 business days. So if you're interested in finding out more about this, talk to us next time you see us. You can email me at Dr. Neblett at fourpointschiropractic.com. That's DRNEBLETT. Or you can call the office, 512-345-9355. We'll get back to you as soon as possible. It'll probably be after business hours that day before we can get back to you. But we want to encourage you to do this. If you're interested in doing the cleanse, come on by the office, give us a call. We'll set that up for you. We'll get it ordered and get you started. So we're thrilled to have the opportunity to share this with you. Whether you join us in the cleanse or not, we wish you all a very happy and healthy new year. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll see you soon at the office.